Hey everybody, welcome back to Farival Plays The Binding of Isaac. You know what? Give me a random. I'm not afraid. I wasn't afraid. I was really hoping. Oh, dude, pheromones. What a great pill to start. I was really hoping it was going to be Azazel, dude. You lined it right up for me, and then you took it away. That's fine. Lazarus. Lazarus is a fine character, you know? He's got some base mechanics that are interesting. This room is a nightmare. I don't like this room. This room's actually bad. Alright, focus up. Use your insane tier damage, clear out the refuse a little bit, continue on. Anyway, chat, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a good day, a nice relaxing day. We have an insanely aggressive high weather warning in Toronto coming up this weekend. You know, it happens like once a year, and really I shouldn't be at all surprised about it, or even like concerned, I guess should be the thing, but I am. But once a year, in Toronto, you have a really bad snowstorm that usually transforms into like freezing rain and hail. And if you ever seen like a Apocalypse Now, or no, hold on, this is a better one. If you ever seen the movie 2012, which I cannot name a single actor from that movie because I remember watching it and thinking this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, and then promptly turning it off. You know what? I'm gonna death card in this room just because I don't respect it. Every once in a while, when the ice storm hits, it's insanity, dude. Trees start buckling, the roads are just useless for everyone involved in them. This is a lot of bad damage, but it's Lazarus, so, you know, whatever. The roads start becoming like biohazards. You can't walk anywhere, and it basically like shuts down everything for at the very least a day, but sometimes a little bit more too. That's what's happening, or at least that's what is going to be happening probably by the time this episode comes out. So I'm not too excited or too happy to having to deal with that. It's the one thing. I don't mind the snow. I've talked about this before. I actually like the cold more so than I like the warmth. Why? And anyone that says that they like being warm, it's unnatural to me. Being warm means that your body is exuberating more energy. You gotta induce, you know, the ketosis is getting higher. That's not a natural state of the human body, okay? We want to be in reserves. Oh, good, it's Curse of the Blind, too. The virus might actually be bad for us, since it slows us down, but I will, in fact, do this. Now remember, dude, we did do a greed run last time. We've unlocked Lucky Pennies, the Wooden Nickel to a lesser extent, but also Special Shopkeepers. So hopefully that helps us a little bit with a character that starts out with negative luck and then just like gets better as he dies. I think our goal is to get a deal with the devil, which should be pretty self-explanatory as to why we want that, and then also kill ourselves in that room because it has to have at least 3 red hearts worth of valuable resources for us. Even if it's not valuable, like even if it's straight up trash, we're still gonna take it just to kill ourselves and get our stats a little less janked up. But yeah, I like the cold. I don't like extreme cold. Every once in a while when it hits like minus 40 degrees, oh dude, what a lovely fight. Every once in a while, like when it hits minus 40 degrees, mom's underwear. Not what I wanted, but at least it's something. We do have to be a little bit precarious, thinking ahead a little bit, you know, because we are in a situation where we can die, but there is an arcade too. So even if we don't get a Gucci deal with the devil, we could probably just kill ourselves with the slot machine. Yeah, with the blood bank. Sorry, and then just do it that way too. But I think for now, spiders scare me. I think for now we just take it slow and easy. You're really gonna take 6 shots to kill a big boy like that? But yeah, every once in a while, like when it gets to like minus 40, I don't know how to translate that for Americans. When it get real cold, just use a different system, you freaking savages. Here's what I don't understand, okay? As a Canadian, I have a right to complain about Americans, but I also have the right to complain about Americans, like, more so just because of everything that I've had to like deal with as a Canadian citizen, right? Growing up, before like we had like Canadian laws in place where like TV stations and radios had to play Canadian content, they got away with just playing American stuff. We had American ads on YTV, the most Canadian freaking children's show ever, or children's channel ever conceived by the government, and we had ads. I would like a bomb. We had ads for American products, which weren't even available in Canada. Do you know how demoralizing it was as a... Oh, no. I think that we are too slow, which scares me. So we're just going to do this and use the rocks to our advantage. You know how demoralizing it was for a young Canadian child to, like, be watching YTV? You'll be watching, like, Yvonne of the Yukon, a.k.a. the most Canadian show ever conceived. And then on top of that, then you'll get, like, a commercial for, like, watermelon-flavored Oreos. And you're like, I want watermelon-flavored Oreos. And then you go to your mom and you're like, Mom, they have watermelon-flavored Oreos. Can you even imagine? Can you imagine a cookie that tastes like fruit? And then she's like, that's gross. And I'm like, I don't care, dude. Can we get it? There's no easy accessible tinted rock here. I'm going to go and ideally get a little bit of spirit hearts, which might be bad, but I don't want to die. Or at least I don't want to lose the deal with the devil. This is not going to be the run where I unlock Maggie because I still have no respect for her. That's good. Okay. Had to recalibrate a little bit there, but we made it work. Do we need that key? No. And then she's like, all right, well, next time we go to the local Walmart, because we don't have Kroger's, which is, I only know that Kroger's exists because I saw commercials for it when I was a child. And then I'm like, oh, Kroger seems like a less horrible Walmart. Can we go there? And then they're like, oh, we don't have that in Canada, sorry. And I'm like, whatever. Next time we go to the Walmart, we'll get you your watermelon-flavored Oreos. Which, by the way, I know it sounds disgusting, but as a kid, who cares, you know? If there's, like, anything flavored anything, I'll have it. At least once. I'm a brave eater, boys. I'm not picky. Not any... Well, that's not true. I was, incredibly picky as a child. But now your boy will just put, like, pretty much anything in his mouth as long as it's, like, novelty or confectionery. There's way too many spiders in this room. Way too many. Like, any more than, like, 2 is too many for me. Oh, my God. Don't you guys die after you, like, make enough babies or something? Because it's a little much. I'll be honest with you. We got to get our stats up. Anyway, I'm continuing the story now, if you don't mind. We go to the Walmart with the intention of, like, getting these watermelon-flavored Oreos. This is a real thing, by the way. You can, like, if you Google it, it's still not in Canada. Because I guess, like, the government cares about us, so they're keeping some stuff out of our reach. But if you go, like, to the U.S., you could get, like, every... Oh, thank God it's the poop. What a great start. Really happy I took the time to do this. I mean, you might as well, like, peep the shop. We should be able to get, like, a decent amount of money on this floor no matter what, so I guess it's not a total waste. We go to the Walmart. I'm so excited. It's a reroll machine, too. That's really nice. Okay. I'll buy Mom's Key. Mom's Key might actually be what we need to start popping off here a little bit. Excuse me. Anyway, I go to the Oreo section, because we have an Oreo section. We don't have a lot, but, you know, they have Oreos. Hold on, I gotta take a quick drink. My throat is just committing Sudoku. I've been talking a lot, dude. Doing a lot of recordings today. It feels good. Feels good. And there's no watermelon Oreos. And you know why? We had to, like... I think we Googled it, but it's not like today's Google where it's like a cool Google. I had to, like, go home, and then you had to do, like, the local Google search and be like, watermelon Oreos, and then, like, it came back, closest near you is Buffalo, New York, or something like that. And I'm just like, Buffalo, that's not in, it's like 2 hours away from us, so it shows up on the Google Maps. Probably shouldn't have taken that just yet, but you know what, mistakes were made, might as well. Okay, what do you got? Okay. Well, how do I do this in a way that'll kill me? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. We're gonna be in a kind of spicy situation, but not really. Unfortunately, oh my God, don't immediately eat it. You know what? I don't want that key. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to make use out of our arcade, but with 3 bombs, you might as well. And he could have said, well, why don't you just play it once, you coward? No. This is a run. Oh, dude. Might be useful with the poop. Absolutely useful for the poop. Okay. Luck is good, damage is great, every stat is in, like, a really acceptable state for us right now. I'm happy. Anyway, so what was the point of the story? I'm glad you asked. It's because I'm still salty about, like, Americans getting all this cool stuff. I remember we had a trip. We went down to Florida because, you know, well, it's Florida, dude. Like, you gotta go down to Florida at least once, especially if you live in, like, a cold country or a relatively cold country like Toronto. You know, the country of Toronto. Oh my God, a crawl space? One of the because it is Florida, and we stayed next to like Universal and Disney World and stuff like that. So it was like a nice, it was an acceptable part of Florida. I'm not gonna say it's a nice part of Florida, but it was an acceptable part of Florida where you walk by and you're like, okay, yeah, I get it. I mean, we don't have to stay here for too long because we're realistically just going to the resorts and stuff like that. 2 Diamonds could be very good for us if we want to like start donating, which I absolutely do. Our greed mode donation machine I think has more money in it than like our normal mode donation machine, which is not how I want to be living my life, but you know, it was a fine place, but there was like a Walmart within walking distance. I remember, this is not like at all a joke, and this is very serious. Okay, this is actually good for me. 18. Let's try to get as much money as possible. Double it. And then like go as hard as we can into that reroll machine and try to get some stuff set up for us. I guess we should also maybe save some of it and try to donate, which I guess is like, that's the better route if we want to like start progressing a bit more. We should be close to upgrading the shop too. But anyway, dude, I walked into the Walmart. This is good. I walked into the Walmart. I was just so incredibly bewildered at how much stuff there truly was. It was, dude, like every single flavor, like there was a whole section for Reese's peanut butter cups, aka some of the best chocolates ever conceived. A whole section. I didn't know there were so many different variants of Reese's peanut butter cups. Not only that, but if you wanted, like, we have like king size. PhD's not bad. Pheromones doesn't really do anything for me, but at the least we now don't have to worry about taking some bad pills, and I think we needed that anyway. So, yes, please. Give me a damage up. It's more money. Okay, well, so what do we do here? I think we just get money as we can, but we save the 2 Diamonds for when we do have a donation machine, and then we just use it then. But I'm not going to be afraid of spending money because we should be getting more money than what we're used to in a run like this. This is a long run, by the way. It's 11 minutes. I don't know if we want to do boss rush, but if we're going to have the chance, we're going to have to start booking it. Also, look, I'm not trying to like bring up any stereotypes or anything like that. Like, you know, I'm not a stereotypical person, as you could tell. I'm a millennial, but I'm recently with the approaching year, I'm going to be taking on a role of self-care and affection, which is something you don't see from people like that. I think we just go. I want to try to make boss rush happen. So I'm not trying to be like, oh, look at the Americans, they have like such big candy bar sizes. Yo, but okay, but they do though. This was a couple years ago, by the way, so forgive me if, I don't know, things have changed. I'm sure maybe they have. Who knows, dude? Okay, dangerous. We now can't get hit by certain enemies or else we die. I didn't even see you down there, dude. You're so adorable. I can see forever might be helpful. I think we gotta hold on. We gotta hold on to the light bulb, just because it is like a substantial damage increase, and it really takes nothing for us to get it activated with the poop, so that's not bad. Endless Nameless might have been good for us. I think that was Endless Nameless. It might have been something else, but it might have been good for us, but I think stat-wise we gotta stick with this. Dude, I was so, like, taken aback at how much bigger the candy bar is. Now, to be fair, I don't know, because maybe it's because, you know, it's Florida, which Florida has its whole other ecosystem associated with it that I'm sure people are probably aware of. That's fine too. So maybe it's just because it was like it's a tourist station, so they're gonna have like, you know, they're gonna have special stuff there. I don't know if it is like, if that's how it is across all of America. But my God, man, they had like, we have king size in like Canada, which apparently, and this is not a joke, and I swear to God I'm not embellishing to like make fun of people, but like our king size is like their average size. So when I saw like a king size, I'm like, and it's so cheap too. How do you guys like? Okay, yes, that's helpful. And you know what? How does the bulb work? Okay, it's a greed fight. I hate to say it, but I think we want to take the prayer card. There's so much money. We're up to 28. We don't double yet. If we could get up to 99, then we'll make use of that, but we don't double yet. Thank God for a little brimstone. Don't get hit by that, by the way, because I think you will die. Okay, so the dim bulb only works when it's truly empty and has no charge. Well, that's nice. Yeah, okay. So what do we do? I don't know. You got something good for me in here? I was really hoping you would be a shop. Yo, okay, it's coming together. We're getting a little bit of HP now, which means I'm not going to feel too bad when I drop this and take back the poop. Because we've kind of constructed a situation for ourselves where the poop is now like the most valuable item in the entire game. That's good too. I'm not going to say no to more stats. Alright. We finally found it's not our shop. Have we found our shop on this floor yet? It seems like we should have. Yeah, we did. I'm just dumb. Okay, that's acceptable. Anyway, what was the point of this whole conversation? I honestly can't remember. But what I will say is, like, my sweet God, man. If you ever, like, go to America, go to Florida, you know, spend your time there, look at the alligators. Don't swim with the manatees. I don't know what in God's... Here's my favorite thing about local laws, okay? Get ready, boys. Fairville's going to teach you about the local judicial system. You know what? Sure, I'll take that too. A 67% chance for a deal with the devil has just been squandered. I'm not happy about that. Sorry, that crunching sound was my water bottle and not my neck, despite what you might have, you know, what you might be having preconceived notions about. Anyway, I like finding about weird laws and stuff like that, because every weird law has a story behind it. Nobody, like, no person who's a lawmaker is going to be like, from now on, you're not allowed to walk your ducks outside on a Wednesday past, like, 8 a.m. There's a reason why a law like that exists. Somebody did something that really screwed up, and now everyone has to suffer for it. That's my most favorite thing. When I was in Florida, we had, like, a couple tour guides throughout our stay, you know, depending on where we were. Every single one of them said the exact same thing, and I'll never forget it. And ever since then, I've just had... What hit me? Oh, dude, they're invisible boys in this room. Well, there goes our deal with the devil chance. Way to go. Every single one of them said the exact same thing, and I will never, like, forget it. All of them said, whatever you do, do not ride on the manatees. And I'm like, yeah, obviously. And for those of you who don't know, a manatee, it's a wild creature. I don't know, like, what they're descendant of. But they're like hippos, except they won't murder you. You know, they're friendly hippos. Sure, let's go with that. And they are wild. Like, I don't think, like, we went to, like, a couple zoos. I don't think I saw any of them in zoos, so I'm pretty sure they're just wild creatures. But every single, oh my God, what a freaking chest, dude. That's mom's key working for us. Every single dude who was responsible for giving us a tour told us not to ride the manatees. Don't pet the manatees. Don't touch the manatees. Don't even look at the manatees. Apparently, they're very friendly animals, and because of that, they go up to people who are swimming, and then, you know, people are people, so they do bad things to them. I'm not trying to say that they do anything, you know, reprehensible like that. I'm just saying they probably, like, you know, hunt them and... Oh, there's a deal with the devil room. Dude, a 9% chance deal with the devil that I almost walked out on. Necro 1 at 16 minutes. We can double our money. Oh, dude, where's my two of diamonds card, dude? I think I left it. Hopefully on this floor. But it's, yeah, okay. I think it's in the room before the boss fight, so that's fine too. Okay, we're totally fine. I never forget it. Everyone's like, don't touch the manatees. Don't look at the manatees. Don't interact with the manatees. I'm like, what did you people do to these manatees? They're like the world's biggest babies, and you people now have a law in place telling you not to do stuff. Dude, laws in general, I agree with all of them. You know, I'm not an anarchist. Maybe I like to think of myself as an anarchist, but it's more of an intellectual anarchist. You know what I mean? I'm more of an anarchist in the sense of, like, you know, respect your surroundings, but at the same time understand that you have the right to disrespect your surroundings. And I think really that. It might not be the worst pickup for us. You have the opportunity and the power to disrespect your surroundings, and that is honestly the most, like, anarchistic act. Not the fact that you should. Yes, dude. Yep, store upgrade, finally. You might be saying, why aren't you going to double? Because that's why. There's absolutely no freaking way that we're going to be able to put in more than, like, 4 cents into this thing, because the game hates me and my life choices, so we're going to do that. But I feel like that's, like, the best way to be an anarchist in the soon-to-be-ending year of 2019, you know? It's not about breaking the rules. It's about knowing that you have the ability to break the rules. And honestly, that's like what we've been fighting for as punk rebels for like our entire lives, really. There's the 2 diamonds. Okay, we're fine. We have a chance of maybe being able to do boss rush. I'll have to be like 100% real with you. It has to be like really good in order for me to do it. Because despite this run being fantastic, it is a little low on the damage side. Okay, so we should be balling out of controls. Buy one, get one. Basically, if you don't know, it doubles all of our drops. So every time you get a bomb drop, you get 2 bombs. That synergizes really nice with Mom's Key, which just makes, you know what, sure, I'll take Samson's ball. Why not, dude? I don't think it messes up with our speed stat at all, so I don't care, and we could use it to break rocks, which is going to be dangerous down on the womb, but who cares, dude? Just keep going with it. It synergizes really nicely with Mom's Key. Sorry, I was thinking like very intensely about if I wanted anything from that shop. Mom's Key increases the payout from chests, so now not only do we get more stuff from chests, but everything we get from the chest is going to be at a multiple of 2. So, if we could get our hands on like Guppy's Tail, which increases the drop rate of chests, sometimes to the chagrin of the players, but that's fine too, we should have a run that statistically gives us everything that we need, but it looks like even without that we're fine. Our luck stat is still 0, which is incredible to me considering how many drops we're getting, but now I also remember that we have Greedhead, which just gives us random coin drops. So maybe I don't have as much Galaxy Brain as I thought in this game. Do you see how much freaking HP these ghosts have? My sweet god, man. What's our goal? With 30 seconds, unless like the mom fight is right here, yeah. Unless the mom fight is like right here, yeah. Unless the mom fight is like right after this room. Hold on. There's a chance. I'm not giving up hope yet. Oh my god. Why are you guys in this room, dude? Please. Unless the mom fight is right here. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to make boss rush. Unless the mom fight is right here. I'm done. Alright, that's it. Okay, no boss rush. That kind of frees up some of our abilities. What do we do now? You just focus on balling, dude. You have a 33% chance to deal with the devil. Oh, good. The mom fight. At exactly 20 friggin' minutes. Well, I'm not going to go in there. I don't care about a mom fight if it's not going to give me a deal with a devil. So let's go find our shop. No, we found the shop. And our item room, too. Alright, I'm out then. What am I complaining about? We're going to have 98 cents, which is hilarious because we now have nothing to do with it. I'm trying to remember. We unlocked Epic Fetus or Dr. Fetus last run after beating Mom's Heart. I think that's dumb. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen at some point. I didn't know it was going to happen exactly at that moment in time. I think we unlocked Epic Fetus last time we beat Mom's Heart, which means I think we're either going to be getting It Lives or Blue Baby for our next unlock. I can't remember the order. If we get Blue Baby, then that's great, because that's one step closer to getting our hands on the D6. And then once that happens, like, your boy's just really happy with everything in life. So that's going to be good for ye olde morale. We still are not getting the ability to go down past the heart. But with 4 Spirit Hearts, I think we're going to be fine, even as we do enter into the double damage area of the run. Missing Boss Rush by, like, a minute, it sucks, but also it's like, it's fine. At least the pressure is off in order to do Boss Rush. Now we got to worry about, like, oh, dude, now we got to worry about the Hush, Delirium, Greedier mode, which I don't know how to unlock, but I'm assuming like it'll just happen. And then I think that's really it. The chest, and then also the chest, the dark room, shoal, the cathedral. Oh my god, you break into 2 eyes? How does that even work, dude? The chest, cathedral, dark room, shoal. Those ones aren't too bad. Like they're not as bad as they used to be. They used to be like a lot worse, but that was before like an insane amount of items were added into the game, which also like just buffs up the amount of synergies and therefore makes the game easier. So I'm not too concerned about that. I'm really just concerned about like the difficult characters, such as the Lost to like a certain extent, which doesn't unlock in the way that I remember, but has a different unlocking mechanic now that I think I know how to do it, but it's just gonna have to happen. The Keeper, which is just straight cancer. And the Forgotten, which is like, oh no, dude, it's the freaking bloat. Not the bloat, man. Thank God we could fly. Thank God for Little Brimstone. Thank God I just took a full heart of damage because I was like praising the game for its good RNG selection. Jump down, coward. Sing this song, doo-dah, doo-dah. But yeah, I like the cold. It's refreshing, dude. It's nice. Anyway, sorry, I started this conversation like so long ago, then just got completely off of it. I'm taking everything in here, and you can't stop me. Give me the headless baby. Give me the fear shot. Might as well. Spectral fear shot. I mean, fear it is one of those abilities or one of those stats that doesn't really play well with the game just because everything starts running away from you. But I mean, you know, that's pretty much been my life since the beginning of high school, so might as well have that reflected here. Oh, good, we have Curse of the Maze. You know, I hear some people in the Aztecs called it Curse of Corn. Curse of Corn. Wait. Curse of the Maze. Damn it! That joke was so good, but it was set up in the wrong order, and now I'm so mad. Hold on. Somebody bring up corn in the comments. Thank you. Somebody bring up corn in the comments, and then I'll be like, oh, you know, the Aztecs call it Curse of Maze. Curse of Maze. All right. Either way, so we have like a really bad storm coming. I'm not looking forward to it, dude. It also sucks because like, despite it being an absolute nightmare, everyone expects you to still go about your day. You know, things don't really close down here. We don't have snow days anymore. And I'm realizing that every single snow day that I've had when I was a child, it wasn't a snow day because it was actually, like, bad outside. It was a snow day because the roads haven't been cleared, and the school doesn't want to take the risk of sending out the school buses to collect children and face a lawsuit in case, like, the poor dude who's driving or dudette, you know, equality. You know, the poor person who's driving the school bus, like, skids a little bit and, like, you know, scares one of the childs in the back, and then he goes home the next day and he's like, Mommy, I was in a car accident. And then, you know, then that starts the whole song and dance of, how dare you danger my child? I'll have you know that I know the board of directors for the school and I'm going to cut your funding. He told me that he was in a horrific car crash. He saw the bone protruding from his fellow classmate. He can't eat his frozen Go-Gurt that I give to him every day. Not for the flavor, but for the antibiotics. Because, you know, also, he's got to build up an immunity because we don't vaccinate him. How dare you? Now, you might be saying, Fairville, are you okay? That was a very intense little song and dance you went through. It's called setting up a straw man argument. Oh, my God. Please stop. Samson's ball. I need you to stop hitting every single rock that's going to cause damage to me. I don't care if it has a bomb or if it just pops with blood. You got to cool it on that, dude. This is a weird room that I hate. I've realized that's the point. And also, like, yo, I'm in college. I've been in college before, but I'm also in college now. How come college doesn't get school days, dude? Because now it's on, I've realized it, dude. Now it's because on college, it's like, it's on you to get yourself there. Unless you live, like, on campus. You're not going to have the college being like, oh, hey, you know, get in the bus so we could take you to your campus, because apparently those people get to live in the lap of luxury, and then your boy has to schlep it every single day to the school, which honestly isn't too bad. It's like a single bus ride, but at the same time, you know, it's still time out of the day. I got to leave like a little bit earlier, but it's better than driving, because if you do drive, then you got to pay like an exorbitant amount of money in order to like pay to park in the school parking lot, and it's a nightmare, man. Can we go back to the time when I was like a child and I didn't have to indulge in the frivolosities of modern workaday life? Yo, if you're a kid, obviously you're not, or if you are, you're over the age of 13 and you're watching this, because obviously that's my intended audience and I don't want children watching this. Just don't get older, dude. Stay as a child forever. I know when you're a kid, you're like, I want to grow up. I want to be a doctor. I want to be an astronaut. You're not going to be any of those things. Chances are you're going to be depressed is what you're going to be. So just stay like completely and void and, you know, existentially dead. That's like the best advice I could give you. If you want like true advice from a millennial 26-year-old, embrace the void. Know that it's going to be a part of you, but then also like develop some sort of callous nature around yourself so that it doesn't like affect you too much mentally. Hey, if you like the episode, hit the like button. It really does help me out. And of course, if you want to see more of my content in the future, hit the subscribe button and join the Fae Tribe. My name is Fairville. It's Blue Baby! Oh, dude. And the hush. And with that, I'll see you next time.